Welcome, everyone, to today's video. I'm Rachel, and today, we're not just watching a video. We're embarking on a truly profound and transformative adventure, a spiritual odyssey to uncover the true treasure that lies hidden deep within each of us. This isn't just about finding something, it's about becoming something more. Have you ever felt that persistent whisper, that yearning deep inside for something more, a more meaningful purpose, a clearer calling of destiny in your life? It's a feeling many of us share. Much like the young shepherd Santiago in Paulo Coelho's timeless masterpiece, The Alchemist, our initial instinct is often to look outwards, to distant lands, exotic careers, or grand achievements, believing the answers, the ultimate happiness, lies far beyond our current grasp. We chase dreams that sometimes seem incredibly far-fetched, almost impossible. But pause for a moment and consider. What if the very treasure we've been seeking all along isn't in some distant, glittering location, but lies quietly, patiently waiting right within our own soul, within the very fabric of who we are, simply waiting to be discovered and embraced? The Alchemist isn't merely a captivating story, it's a profound spiritual roadmap, guiding us towards a truth that is deceptively simple yet incredibly powerful. Every single one of us possesses a personal legend. This isn't some esoteric concept, it's your unique destiny, the specific purpose and path you were inherently born to fulfill. It's the highest version of yourself. And the journey to truly realize and live that legend is precisely the journey to uncover your ultimate, most valuable treasure. Over the course of this next hour, we're going to embark on this journey together. We will dive deep into each invaluable lesson woven throughout Santiago's extraordinary tale, carefully drawing out key insights and actionable wisdom. These insights will empower you to recognize, bravely begin, or steadfastly continue your personal journey back to your most authentic self. We'll learn to truly decipher the language of the universe, to keenly observe and interpret the omens that surround us daily, and most importantly, we will explore practical ways to cultivate the practice of listening to the voice of the heart. This inner compass is the ultimate guide to finding the greatest treasure you will ever possess, your authentic self, your deepest purpose, and a life truly lived. Let's begin at the very genesis of any great journey, the dream. Just like Santiago, the young shepherd whose repetitive dream of a hidden treasure at the Egyptian pyramids set his entire life in motion, each of us carries our own unique dreams. These aren't just fleeting fantasies, they are often profound, burning desires, silent calls from the very depths of our soul, signaling what we are meant to do or become. It could be the whisper of a creative passion you've always suppressed, the pull towards a career that truly resonates with your values, a specific skill you yearn to master, or simply an undeniable urge to live a life that feels more authentic, more meaningful, more aligned with who you truly are. Yet, the painful reality is that not all of us are brave enough, or perhaps, simply aware enough, to truly believe in that initial dream. Why? Because we become entangled by countless fears. Think about it. The fear of failure, the debilitating thought of losing what we currently possess, even if it's not truly fulfilling, the anxiety of being judged or misunderstood by others, the apprehension of stepping into the unknown, or the fear of unforeseen risks that might lie outside our carefully constructed comfort zones. We often engage in a silent internal dialogue, telling ourselves, is that even realistic? Am I truly capable enough? What will my family/friends/society think? This internal monologue, coupled with the subtle yet pervasive influence of societal expectations and what we perceive as common sense, often pulls us back into the familiar routines, making us ignore the profound call of destiny, the vibrant, personal legend that continues to gently simmer, or sometimes fiercely roar, within us. But here's where The Alchemist offers a truly revolutionary perspective. When you truly want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. This isn't merely a poetic quote, it's a foundational principle, a fundamental law of the universe that operates whether we recognize it or not. The moment you begin to genuinely listen to your heart's calling, dare to fully believe in your dream, and make a conscious intention to pursue it, the universe begins to respond. It starts sending you omens. These omens are fascinating because they are often incredibly subtle, not always glaringly obvious. They rarely arrive with a flashing neon sign. They could manifest as a seemingly random encounter with someone who shares an uncanny connection to your aspirations, a book you just happened to stumble upon whose pages resonate deeply with your current struggles or questions, a particular phrase you overhear on a podcast, a symbolic image you see repeatedly, or even a series of seemingly unrelated events that, when looked at in retrospect, clearly opened a new, unexpected door. Santiago's first major omen was his encounter with the mysterious king of Salem, who not only validated his dream but also gave him concrete advice and a crucial prophecy about the treasure. This was the universe directly engaging with his intention. I encourage you right now, take a moment. Try to look back at your own life. Can you recall instances where you felt an inexplicable coincidence with something, a feeling of meant to be? Perhaps a job opportunity appeared just when you were ready for a change, or you met a mentor precisely when you needed guidance. Those, my friends, are the omens the universe has been sending you. The critical question isn't whether they exist, but whether we possess the awareness to recognize them and, crucially, the courage to follow them, to bravely step out of our familiar comfort zones. Recognizing and acting upon these subtle cues is the absolutely essential first step in our personal journey to finding our own unique treasure. It's about building trust in something beyond your immediate logical understanding. Now, let's be absolutely clear, the journey to find your treasure, or the path to fulfilling your personal legend, is never a smooth, straight, or predictable path. Santiago's story makes this abundantly clear. He had to make immense sacrifices, selling his cherished sheep, leaving behind his familiar homeland, and venturing into the vast, unforgiving expanse of the desert, where he faced countless harsh trials and setbacks. We, too, are no different. When you make the courageous decision to truly pursue your dream, to chase that inner calling, you will undoubtedly, inevitably, encounter fears and challenges that, in the moment, may seem absolutely insurmountable. Let's talk about the biggest obstacle first, the fear of failure. This is a deeply ingrained human fear. We dread the thought of losing what we currently possess, even if it's not truly fulfilling. We're terrified of being judged or ridiculed by others if we don't succeed. We fear the profound disappointment that comes with not achieving what we desire. Santiago experienced this acutely. He lost his money, was robbed by tricksters, and even came dangerously close to abandoning his quest entirely when he felt overwhelmed, exhausted, and utterly disillusioned. But in each of those moments, he dug deep. He remembered the king of Salem's prophecy, he recalled the omens that had guided him, and most importantly, he progressively learned to trust himself more and more. This growth, this deepening of self-trust, is a treasure in itself. Another significant challenge on this path is the temptation of easier paths. For Santiago, this was the beautiful oasis of Al-Fayum, where he could have settled down, lived a comfortable, stable, and happy life with the woman he loved, Fatima. The choice was compelling. In our lives, we often face similar crossroads. We might be presented with paths that promise security, comfort, or instant gratification, things that feel safe and easy. These can be incredibly alluring, making us question why we would venture into the unknown, into what we truly desire, into what holds the potential for genuine happiness and profound meaning. Remember, comfort is often the subtle, insidious enemy of true growth and fulfillment. It lulls us into complacency. The Alchemist offers us a profound, albeit sometimes painful, truth: the fear of suffering is worse than suffering itself. This idea is incredibly liberating. Often, the anxiety, the dread, the mental anguish of imagining potential future difficulties is far more debilitating than the actual difficulties themselves. When we bravely confront our fears, when we choose to step out of our perceived comfort zones and into the arena of our dreams, that is precisely when we discover the extraordinary hidden strength, the incredible resilience, and the astonishing capacity for recovery that lies dormant within us. Every single challenge, every stumble, every setback isn't a sign to give up. It's an invaluable lesson, a crucial opportunity for us to learn, adapt, and grow. We learn the profound value of perseverance, how to adapt flexibly to changing circumstances, and how to trust our deepest instincts. So, I urge you, don't shy away from difficulties. Instead, embrace them as an inevitable, even necessary, part of the journey. Because it is precisely those difficulties that will forge you, sharpen you, and temper you, making you stronger, wiser, and more resilient than you ever thought possible. As Santiago progressed through his incredible journey, one of the deepest and most crucial lessons he absorbed was the absolute necessity of listening to his heart. In the profound worldview of The Alchemist, the heart isn't just a biological organ pumping blood. It is envisioned as your ultimate internal compass, the sacred repository where the deepest truths about your identity, your fundamental purpose, and your innate connection to the vast, intelligent universe reside. It is the seat of your intuition and your deepest wisdom. Initially, Santiago relied heavily on external guidance, the King of Salem's prophecy, the explicit advice from the alchemist. But as his journey unfolded, a transformation occurred. He gradually learned to feel, to sense, to increasingly trust his intuition, drawing directly from the raw, authentic emotions bubbling up from the depths of his own heart. His heart, it seemed, intrinsically knew what was inherently right and what was fundamentally wrong, even when his logical mind was still clouded by doubt, still swayed by fear, or influenced by the myriad of external voices and opinions. This was a profound shift. The process of moving from passively following external instructions to actively embracing self-reliance and cultivating unwavering trust in his own profound inner wisdom. And here's where the magic truly begins. When you commit to listening to your heart with sincere intention and openness, you will gradually, almost intuitively, begin to understand the language of the universe. This isn't a literal spoken language, not words or grammar. Instead, it's a profound language of feeling, of subtle omens, of synchronous events, those uncanny coincidences that seem to align perfectly, carrying deep, symbolic meaning and subtly guiding your way forward. The universe is, in fact, constantly communicating with us, sending us signals and nudges. It's simply a matter of whether we are tuned in, whether we are truly listening. This communication manifests through repeated images, persistent feelings, unexpected encounters, fragments of conversation you accidentally overhear, or even songs that play at just the right moment. When you consciously choose to immerse yourself in the flow of life with an open mind, a receptive spirit, and a truly listening heart, you will discover that everything around you, every event, every person, every circumstance, seems to be intricately arranged to lead you precisely to where you need to be, to the next step on your unique path. I invite you to make this a daily practice. Try to set aside dedicated time each day to simply be still, to intentionally connect with yourself. Step away from the constant noise, the endless rushing, the pervasive worry that dominates modern life. And simply listen. Listen to the nuanced spectrum of your emotions, to the thoughts that drift through your mind, and especially, to the quiet whispers from within your very being. You will be utterly amazed by the profound insights you discover, by the innate wisdom your heart already holds. As the book so powerfully states, the human heart is the only place where the treasure is kept. Cultivating the practice of listening to your heart isn't just a spiritual exercise, it is, in essence, the fundamental key to unlocking the door to that boundless treasure within. After a long, arduous, and transformative journey, traversing the unforgiving desert and facing countless trials, Santiago finally arrived at the majestic pyramids. He had confronted dangers, overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles, and felt certain his ultimate treasure lay right there, within his grasp. But then, a truly astonishing truth was revealed, a profound universal law unveiled right before his eyes. The treasure he had sought all along, the very object of his epic quest, was not at the distant Egyptian pyramids, but had been patiently waiting right where he had initially begun, beneath a ruined fig tree in his humble hometown, beside an ancient, abandoned church. This moment delivers perhaps the most powerful and profoundly meaningful message from The Alchemist. The greatest treasure is not, and never was, merely material wealth or external fame or recognition. The true, invaluable treasure lies within what we have learned, what we have experienced, and most importantly, who we have become throughout the journey itself. The ultimate purpose of Santiago's epic expedition was not simply to find gold, it was to embark on a transformative process that would enable him to become the kind of person capable of finding gold, and far, far more importantly, capable of finding himself, his true self, his authentic power, his intrinsic worth. So, what exactly is this true treasure? It's not a tangible object that you can hold in your hands. It's a profound inner transformation, a shift in your very being. It encompasses profound self-growth. You become braver, more resilient in the face of adversity, more knowledgeable about the intricate workings of the world, and possessing a much deeper understanding of yourself. You've honed your ability to overcome paralyzing fear and to confront life's inevitable challenges with grace and strength. Authentic connection to your true self. Through the trials and revelations, you've learned to truly listen to your heart's wisdom, understood your deepest values, solidified your core beliefs, and gained profound clarity on your unique purpose in life. You've discovered and embraced the immense inner strength that you always possessed, but perhaps never fully recognized. Invaluable lessons and experiences. Every single challenge you faced, every unique individual you encountered, every single moment, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, on your journey is a precious gift. Each one serves as a lesson, a stepping stone, helping you to refine and improve yourself, expanding your perspective and wisdom far beyond what you could have imagined. Unwavering faith in your personal legend, this is paramount. It's an unshakable belief that you have a unique mission, a distinct path that is yours alone to walk, and an inherent capability to fulfill it, regardless of the difficulties or external doubts that may arise. Just like Santiago, when you finally discover this treasure within yourself, you will experience a profound realization. The journey itself was far more important, far more enriching, than the ultimate destination. You will then carry these newfound values, this profound wisdom, and this immense inner strength as you return to your daily life. But you will return with a completely different mindset, a transformed perspective. You will have found an eternal treasure, a wealth of self-knowledge, resilience, and purpose that no one can ever take away from you. It is a treasure woven into the very fabric of your soul. And here's the truly fascinating part, a beautiful synchronicity. When you authentically find this inner treasure, external treasures, opportunities, and successes often begin to naturally appear in your life as well, drawn to your newfound alignment. So, you found the treasure. Or rather, you've discovered that the treasure was always within you, waiting to be recognized through the trials and triumphs of your unique journey. Now what? This isn't the end of the story, it's the true beginning. Finding your inner treasure isn't about resting on laurels, it's about activating a new way of living, a profound alignment with your personal legend that transforms every aspect of your daily existence. When Santiago returned home, he wasn't just a shepherd who had found gold, he was a transformed soul. He saw his world, his home, his life with new eyes. This is the essence of living your personal legend. It's about applying the wisdom you've gained to every decision, every interaction, every breath. Your values become clearer. Your purpose acts as a guiding star. The trivial worries that once consumed you begin to fade, replaced by a deep sense of peace and direction. Imagine how this new mindset impacts your actions. You make choices not out of fear, but out of alignment. Conversations become more meaningful because you're listening with your whole heart. Your work, whatever it may be, takes on a new dimension, infused with passion and authenticity because it now aligns with your true self. Paulo Coelho beautifully illustrates this when he writes, "When we love, we always strive to become better than we are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too." This applies directly to living your personal legend. Your personal transformation isn't just for you, it creates a ripple effect. Think about how Santiago's unwavering pursuit of his dream, despite setbacks, influenced the people he met: the crystal merchant, the Englishman, Fatima, the alchemist himself. He inspired them, sometimes without even realizing it, simply by embodying his truth. When you genuinely live from that place of inner treasure, you become a beacon. Your actions speak louder than words. Your authenticity draws opportunities and people towards you who resonate with your newfound clarity. You no longer merely exist, you live with intention, contributing your unique light to the world. It's about being fully present, fully engaged, and fully yourself in every moment. It would be easy, and perhaps comforting, to believe that once you find your inner treasure, life becomes a smooth, problem-free paradise. But The Alchemist offers a more realistic, and ultimately more empowering, perspective. Even after Santiago returned with his gold, his life wasn't suddenly devoid of challenges. The journey of living your personal legend is not a sprint to a finish line, it's an ongoing, evolving pilgrimage. New challenges will inevitably arise, new doubts may surface, and new fears might try to creep in. The difference now is how you face them. The inner treasure you've discovered, that wellspring of self-knowledge, resilience, and unwavering purpose, becomes your most powerful tool. You don't react from a place of panic or confusion, but from a foundation of inner knowing. You've learned to trust the process, to understand that every obstacle is an opportunity for further growth, a chance to refine your wisdom and deepen your connection to your true self. Remember how Santiago faced the ultimate test in the desert, when he had to communicate with the wind? It was an impossible task by ordinary standards, yet his profound belief in his personal legend and his connection to the soul of the world allowed him to transcend his perceived limitations. In our lives, these new challenges might not involve talking to the wind, but they could be equally daunting: a career setback, a personal loss, an unexpected health issue, or a moment of deep uncertainty. When these new storms inevitably gather, your treasure doesn't make the storm disappear, but it equips you with an unbreakable inner compass. You recall the lessons of perseverance, the power of listening to your heart, and the profound truth that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, even when circumstances seem bleak. You understand that these new challenges aren't meant to stop you, but to test your newfound strength and deepen your understanding of your own incredible capabilities. This continuous journey is about refining your alignment, shedding old layers, and stepping into even greater versions of yourself. As we approach the culmination of our discussion, let's consider the profound impact of your personal legend, not just on your own life, but on the world around you. When you authentically live from the place of your inner treasure, when you truly embody your unique purpose, you inevitably begin to radiate a light that inspires and uplifts others. Think of Santiago. He didn't just find his treasure and hoard it. His journey, his transformation, became a testament to the power of belief and perseverance. While he didn't explicitly preach or teach, his very existence, his unwavering pursuit of his dream, served as an example. The alchemist himself, who seemed to live his own personal legend, was a mentor and guide. When you are deeply aligned with your true self, you naturally become a source of inspiration and guidance for those around you, sometimes without even trying. This isn't about becoming a guru or seeking external validation. It's about the organic ripple effect of authenticity. When people observe your peace, your conviction, your ability to navigate life's complexities with grace, they become curious. They might ask, "How do you do that?" or "What's your secret?" And your answer won't be a formula, but a living testament to the journey you've taken to find your inner treasure. You share your light simply by being it. Your personal legend, once fully embraced, becomes your unique contribution to the soul of the world. It's your way of adding to the collective tapestry of human experience, inspiring others to embark on their own quests for inner truth. Perhaps you become a mentor, a catalyst for change in your community, or simply a living example of courage and joy. The legacy of your personal legend isn't just about what you achieve, but who you become, and how that being illuminates the path for others. It's about fulfilling your destiny not just for your own sake, but for the betterment of the world. As we delve deeper into this profound journey of self-discovery, it's crucial to address a common misconception, that finding your inner treasure means reaching a state of flawless perfection or a life free of struggle. This couldn't be further from the truth. The path of your personal legend is not a perfectly paved highway. It is a wild, winding trail, full of unexpected turns, steep climbs, and moments of profound uncertainty. The Alchemist subtly reminds us that even the wisest individuals, like the alchemist himself, acknowledge the ongoing nature of transformation. Santiago made mistakes, faced doubt, and experienced moments of profound fear and despair. These aren't failures, they are integral parts of the process, essential teachers on your path. True wisdom lies not in avoiding imperfections, but in embracing them as unique textures of your soul's tapestry. Every misstep, every moment of confusion, every perceived setback holds a hidden lesson, a deeper insight waiting to be uncovered if you approach it with curiosity rather than condemnation. This ties into the wisdom of trusting the unseen path. Often, our logical minds crave clarity, a step-by-step manual for life. But the universe, in its infinite wisdom, frequently operates in ways that defy our linear understanding. There will be times when the omens are not clear, when your heart feels quiet, or when the next step seems utterly obscure. In these moments, the alchemist teaches us to cultivate unwavering faith, faith in the process, faith in your higher self, and faith that even when you cannot see the entire road ahead, the path is unfolding perfectly. It's about letting go of the need to control every outcome and surrendering to the flow of life, trusting that you are always being guided, even by detours you don't yet understand. These detours often lead to the most valuable lessons and unexpected discoveries, far richer than any straight line could offer. Embrace the mystery, for within it lies profound growth. The magnificent realization of your inner treasure, while transformative, is not a static endpoint. It's a dynamic state, requiring conscious engagement. Every single day, you are presented with countless choices. These aren't just mundane decisions about what to eat or where to go, they are profound opportunities to either reinforce your connection to your personal legend or to drift away from it. This part of the journey emphasizes the power of continual becoming. The alchemist speaks of the one great truth on this planet: whoever you are, or whatever it is that you do, when you really want something, it's because that desire originated in the soul of the universe. This truth implies a constant, active dialogue between your soul and the universe. Your journey isn't a single aha moment, but a series of aha moments, each followed by a choice to act in alignment. Do you choose courage over fear? Do you choose to listen to your intuition over external noise? Do you choose authenticity over societal expectation? Each choice, however small, is an affirmation of your commitment to your personal legend. It's about recommitting daily, sometimes hourly, to the path your heart calls you to. This looks like choosing patience when frustrated, choosing compassion when provoked, choosing creativity when faced with a problem, or choosing stillness when overwhelmed. These are the daily practices that solidify your inner treasure, making it not just a discovery, but a living, breathing force within you. The true magic lies not in finding the treasure once, but in the unwavering decision to live from that place of treasure, every single day, continually becoming the highest expression of yourself. This consistent choice is where genuine power and lasting fulfillment reside. The echo of your legend, contributing to the soul of the world, 8 minutes. MC. We've explored the deep personal transformation that comes from finding your inner treasure and living your personal legend. Now, let's turn our gaze outward, to the grander tapestry of existence. What is the ultimate impact of your unique journey? It is, as The Alchemist suggests, your unique contribution to the soul of the world. The concept of the soul of the world speaks to a collective consciousness, an interconnected energy that binds all living things. When you live your personal legend, you are not just fulfilling your individual purpose, you are actively contributing to this universal soul, adding your unique note to the grand symphony of life. This isn't about grand gestures or seeking recognition. It's about the ripple effect of an authentically lived life. Your newfound peace, clarity, and purpose naturally radiate outward, inspiring others, perhaps even subtly, to seek their own truth. You become a living testament to the possibility of a life lived with meaning. Think about the quiet wisdom of the alchemist, who guided Santiago not by dictating, but by illuminating the path. Or the crystal merchant, whose encounter with Santiago rekindled a forgotten spark within him. Your legacy isn't just about what you leave behind in terms of material possessions or fame. It's about the invisible imprint you leave on the hearts and minds of others, the way your journey might subtly encourage someone else to take their first brave step towards their own dream. By living your truth, you validate the dreams of others, you amplify the collective wisdom, and you contribute to the universal quest for meaning and connection. Your treasure, once found, becomes a light not just for yourself, but a beacon contributing to the greater good of all. So, my friends, we have journeyed together, exploring the profound depths of finding the treasure within ourselves, magnificently inspired by the wondrous and timeless story of The Alchemist. This isn't merely a tale of a shepherd boy, it is a universal journey, a metaphorical expedition that belongs to each and every one of us. I want to leave you with this powerful truth: your personal legend is not some ethereal, distant dream reserved only for a select few or something unattainable. Absolutely not. It is the very path you were born to walk, your highest potential patiently waiting to be fully awakened and unleashed. The crucial question, the pivotal decision, rests entirely on you. Will you dare to truly listen to the often quiet call from your heart? Will you dare to bravely overcome your fears, those internal dragons that hold you back? And will you dare to truly believe in the subtle, yet powerful, omens the universe is constantly sending your way? Don't wait for the treasure to miraculously appear at your feet, or for someone else to hand you a detailed map. The power to begin, to discover, to transform, lies squarely within you. Begin your journey today, right from where you stand. Your transformation starts now, with these intentional steps. Cultivate the habit of listening deeply to your innermost dreams. Allow them to surface, acknowledge them, and give them space. What is that deep yearning telling you? Become a keen observer of the omens around you, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Practice recognizing the synchronicities, the subtle nudges, the unexpected connections that guide your path. The universe is always speaking. Courageously confront your fears and embrace challenges. Remember, they are not roadblocks, they are profound teachers, catalysts for your growth and the unveiling of your inner strength. And perhaps most importantly, consistently connect with and listen to the unwavering voice of your heart. This inner wisdom is your truest guiding compass, an infallible source of direction that will always lead you towards your highest good. MC, the greatest treasure imaginable awaits your discovery. It's not in some faraway land, not in some future achievement, but right where you are, right now, perfectly woven into the very fabric of your being. You are the treasure. Thank you profoundly for joining me on this inspiring and introspective journey. I sincerely wish each and every one of you the very best in recognizing, embracing, and beginning to discover the magnificent treasure that lies within yourselves. Keep exploring, keep listening, and keep growing. See you in the next video.